What did David say? Create in me a clean heart. So what's the conclusion of all this? Romans 2:1. Therefore, you have no excuse, O man, whoever you are who judges another. For in passing judgment upon him, you condemn yourself, because you, the judge, are doing the very same thing. After hearing this article, we are without excuse when we condemn anyone for any reason whatsoever. We didn't decide our approach to God. We didn't decide our righteousness before God. And we didn't even make ourselves the sinners that we are. Man will not get one smidgen of God's glory by the act of approaching God through his own righteousness and will, and he will not get the glory for becoming unrighteous beforehand. He can't even claim to make himself unrighteous, which he is still doing to this very hour. Adam did not fall from grace on his own. His Creator subjected him to sin and death. Look at what I'm saying fractionally within your own self. You have a man of sin and a man of righteousness, so you don't need to look somewhere else for a sinful person. Like I always say, in him is no condemnation, but without, that is our carnality, are dogs and murderers and sorcerers and magicians and soothsayers and those who practice divination, who speak a lie, who dwell on carnal things, whose end is to be burned, whose God is their belly, and who love the world and everything that is in the world. Not the world of this planet, the world of this carnal flesh that we live in. That part of us went out from among us. If it had truly been of us, then it would have remained with us. But they went out. I look at it all fractionally within. I have the man of Christ in me who remains forever, who remains in the land, and the man of carnal sin that's the outer part of me who does not remain forever. The carnal consciousness who will be taken out and taken out of the earth. The wicked shall be removed, but the righteous shall remain. Man's gotten it backwards. Righteous aren't going anywhere. They're going to inherit the earth. I look at it all fractionally. It takes away all the condemnation. I judge no man, but the words that I speak, they judge. Now is the judgment of this world, this inner one. Now is the prince of this darkness cast out. I judge no man, but if I do judge, my judgment is just because it has always been God's determination to judge the world through his saints. Don't you know that the saints will judge the world? They are God's chosen representatives, his very self. Arise, O God, the God in us, the many-membered, many-breasted Elohim. Judge the earth. Hey, you guys know what? We are all we have here. We are all we've got. Maybe someday, when the world is not so gray, I will call you under the fig tree. Then I saw the harlot, Israel, decked in gold lace and wearing a crown of thorns. She was crying out in travail, putting forth her voice in labor. Carry the calm, carry the ark of the calm. A palm tree, a stimulating voice beyond the south side, so close that we died. Looking up the ladder, I paused to think about ascending and descending. There is you and there is I, where you are X and I am Y. Everything that we learned is part of the experience. A plus B equals C. That is the whole creation of the universe. One day, I know we will reach the epiphany. I had a dream, a messianic dream. All my friends were there. Things aren't what they seem. There comes a great tumult. I love you guys too, you sea anemone. I just want to be able to share and give to each other. Broken as bread to feed the hungry. Poured out like wine on the altar of forgetting those things that are behind us. The man I was, and pressing on toward what we are becoming. The God that I am. Say, it isn't what it seems, is it? Have you got a dime for a cup of coffee? Come on, I'll buy you one. How? With or without ice? God is just ironing out the wrinkles on all of us, that we may be presented a body perfect, without spot or wrinkle of any kind, hating even this garment tainted and stained by sinful flesh. Now, who is God going to present us to? Why, the world, of course.